Hey friends, honestly, I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know, just buy anything. Just buy anything. I don't know. Just the bull market is early, it's traversing. Everything's at different zones. I mean, I could go through just so many coins just to tell you. And I'm going to miss some, but like we just go through. Atropa, friends, cheap. PDI, cheap. This is the PDI to Pulse ratio, right? So DAI stablecoin on PulseChain as well, cheap. Like you can go down here, man. You can just do whatever you want, friends. HOA, of course, if you put HOA on the Pulse ratio, you can see as well, this is a nice deep discount, 62%. Very, very strong community, friends. Tangang, very, very, very strong. It'd be nice if it went all the way back up. You also have Teddy Bear. Remember, you can put Teddy Bear on its Pulse ratio, and you can see as well, see, it's nice. They're doing this nice grind up. There's just so many coins. Even if you wanted 9-inch, friends, this is another interesting part. Remember, I spoke to you about 9-inch when this vertical drop happened. And everybody said, look, it's over. And I go, look, man, when I came back here, I'm like, I know these things come back for a double bottom. It's just interesting. And then it's crazy, right? So this is just weird how the universe works. Hexy Bastard went to Vegas and people like, it was basically doing other stuff. I think it didn't even go for that long. But people interpreted it as, oh, well, maybe he's abandoned, and people making fun on Twitter. I was like, no, I go, that's so weird. It all lines up with the charts where the founder and team, like everything goes down and they kind of like take a break, and then these things like come back down for a double bottom. But now he's like coming back again. It's so weird, man. It's the market prices in, but then how does it know beforehand? Is it Hexy Bastard who looks at the chart? I don't know. These things are all linked. They're all linked. We say it's correlation, causation. No, or they're the same thing. They're the same space-time continuum representation of emotions. I don't know. But if you have a look at the pulse ratio of this for 9-inch, hey, check this out. Still bleeding. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Still down, down, down. Might be worth a punt, friends. Might be worth a punt. Go down here, down 94%. But you gotta know what you're playing for. You need like a revival and stuff. It is what it is. I mean, like you're throwing money at worse stuff. You know the exchange works. You know people are still there. However, though, if you're gonna punt on something, PoorPleb, of course we love PoorPleb. If we change PoorPleb to the pulse ratio, we have PP up here. See, friends, it's down even lower. So it's exactly what you want. See, it's down in this zone. It's down here. It's just like people have given up on it. Same thing. But I told you, look, I told you, I specifically made videos. When it came down here, I said, look, friends, we're back in the zone. However, we're not going to probably go do this. This is like magical coins, like rarely. You don't do this. Once you have such a steep drop, it needs to round off. It needs to do like a double or a triple bottom, and it just there roll over itself at the bottom. But that's pretty much what happens. It's kind of crazy just to see things like that play out. So PoorPleb, you can see very, very cheap here and there. Obviously, you're playing it as a meme coin. Okay, but the liquidity for PoorPleb is much more thin. And since it is a meme coin, look, if you want higher leverage, if you're going to do low amount, you'd probably rather put it in PoorPleb, PP. Just because, yeah, it's meme coin, product market fit, cute logos and stuff, but that's the game. That's the game. You know, you have P-Link as well. But remember, P-Link, friends, if you're going to trade the P tokens, yeah, you're relying on the community that owns Chainlink. You're not relying on like real communities that are already in PulseChain, for example. But there's plenty. Look, you probably have people buying it and playing around in it, but just don't go like too hard on those. You'd rather buy, this is not financial advice, friends, but you'd rather go into like the PulseChain native ones because they're like the real believers here and there. And there's just so many as well. We have the penis wrapped Bitcoin, WBTC. Here we have now, here's the thing. Obviously, when it comes to like Richard's only brother, it's done a retrace, friends. I know, I'm putting on a log chart, this is on against the pulse ratio. This thing is still very, very cheap. Once you put a log chart, friends, you can see these big destructions are down 72%, but you're playing for the whole bull market. That's these things that go up and swing down. Don't worry about them. Is Ethereum $8,000 yet? No, that would be my cause for concern. You could participate if you want in utility coins. This is Fame, of course, has like, you know, an actual real use case. The problem though is with these use case coins, friends, they never go like real bleeding low cheap enough for you to go, wait a minute, you shouldn't be like 1 million market cap. It stays at like 25 to 30 million. And you're like, oh, well, you're down on the chart, but you're kind of fairly valued based on everything else. And people don't get excited for these to come and participate from these as well. You know, you also have Blast. Blast is going down. I have to just check if these things are still going down. But like if you really wanted it, it's down 88%. It's better than buying it up here, right? So you can participate in these. You have G'day token as well. I mean, you can see it just goes on and on and on with these altcoins. You have Soilana, Gophers, friends. But look, personally, I wouldn't. I mean, you're in from. Everyone's pretty much in from the day one. Just the participation for it, the IDO, the fair launch stuff, and that's pretty much it. Just see how these things go. I don't know what happens. We're obviously cheering on Gophers, on Ethereum and PulseChain as well. So it'd be great if there's, look, it'd be great just get to the end of the bull market. We're like, oh wow, all we had to really do was hold. Right? I don't like playing the whole game of like getting in and out. And trust me, no one really succeeds doing that. No, I mean, like 99% of people get destroyed doing that. The best thing to do, and I know it's hard to swallow, but 10 coins. You go, okay, 3 of these coins not going to make it. 3 of them won't make it to the end of the bull market. Trust me, about 1 of them only doesn't, but for your own sake, assume 3. The other 7, let them go. And they'll probably just run higher than you think. That's pretty much what we're going to get to when we come to assessing it. Don't try to pick, oh, I would like this really, really one coin here and there. I mean, on PulseChain, it's beautiful. It's cheap transaction costs. With Ethereum fans, like, okay, with Ethereum, with Landwolf, like you really got to think, okay, it's like 7.6 million market cap, and we're playing for the rebooting, we're playing for Pepe. You see how Pepe, friends, 3.37 billion valuation. So we're just trying to find leverage on Pepe. That's why the Landwolf community doing Twitter spaces and everything Landwolf on Ethereum doing well. But you got to do like $1,000 clip in Ethereum. And that's okay for many people, but not like, what if you want to buy 10 coins? That means you need 10 grand on there. So that's why you got to be really hand-picking stuff well on Ethereum. And obviously we have Landwolf, but what about the other ones? You can't just throw stuff in Ethereum just for no reason for the average person out there. With PulseChain though, you can. You can put $10 here, $20 here, $15, $5. People have done that, right? Friends, don't forget Axis's coin. I mean, that was just amazing, bro. If Axis, if you're listening, oh, that what a story. A guy put in $10, became 25 grand. Like, just crazy, man. Just to see that happens on PulseChain. You couldn't put the $10 into Ethereum. You could not put it in because it'll cost you too much for the fees. There's so much opportunity coming out here, friends. I didn't even go through all the coins, but there's a lot of things going out. You want to see all these subcultures and communities forming. Here's Texan, friends, as well. You have the Texas coin. Shout out to Mr. Brandon and Mr. Crypto Heartbeat and everybody else out here. Look, these communities, friends, you just gotta sit there and go, well, I hope you guys keep growing. That's it. I hope you guys keep growing. If we look at the Big Daddy, the Spear, we've done the rocket launch. Now we're back in the launch pad, the 21 EMA. So that's what we're basically waiting for. We're just waiting for this to come up. And then maybe there's some rotation. I don't know how high this is going to go up. I hope this goes up to... I hope Eric becomes my friend again. I really hope he does, okay? So if Eric... We've got to go about 10x from today. Eric becomes my friend permanently. He's actually got to declare permanent friendship. Friends, a PF, no one hands permanent friendship out. Because you're like, you know what if you backstab me in the future? But man, to get PF citizenship status in the friendship cult for permanent friendship, woo! If that happens, oh man, that'll be a glorious day if that happens. And you would expect in the rotation part, so you don't know where it's going to go, but in that rotation part, the squiggly line part, wherever it stops, that's where the market goes, wait a minute, if we are this rich, psychological wealth effect, let's give value to this altcoin and this altcoin. Okay, DickWifButt, I like that. What about G'day and Richard's only brother? There is only one brother. You know what I mean? Like, how far can that go? There's so many things. Tangang and Teddy Bear and Pete Eye, the market readjusts all these. That actually it's a positive flywheel effect when it comes to that. Because it happened on Ethereum. Because, there's Ethereum, the city, and there's all the, ecosystems within that form here and there. So I want to give you this quick update just to show you, look, deploying all these coins, friends, I'll go on and on and on every single time. We've gone through them. A lot of people as well, got to clarify if you're new. Look, all the coins you see, I've already made videos on them. I made them in like December, January, February. I went really hard, friends. A lot of people were like, don't burn out. I'm like, shut up. You burn out. This is the bull market. This is what you're training your whole life for this moment. There's no burnout. What do you mean burnout? But I know what they mean. Because they don't, bless your heart, they don't know what's coming next. And by the way, for you, friends, I think you deserve a bit of a thank you. We are wearing our trusty yellow Pikachu baseball cap. Now, when it comes to looking at, okay, how far are we going to go in the bull market? Are we in the right coins? Just chill out. You know the fundamental thesis. Ethereum ETF, boost PulseChain organically and with Richard Hart's trade, and then you boost all the altcoins. if you're in doubt, I can't tell you what to do, friends. I just stack PulseChain and PulseX because you farm ink. You're like, I'll just throw it in. And then if you choose, you can deploy out of that. Like if you're like, oh, I want to get in, but it's going to take me a week to research all the coins. Okay, what I will do is, which is what I do. Okay, I'll buy Pulse and PulseX. I let them sit. And then when I want to peel from that into altcoins, that's what I do. But first you stack the core. Okay, just like everybody jumping into crypto. Okay, first, what you buy in a bear market. Okay, buy Bitcoin by default. And then when you want to disperse into altcoins, that's actually what the whole industry's been doing, all right? So a lot of good opportunities coming, and a lot of people, friends, yes, I've already made videos on many of the coins. I'm just not going to keep repeating them over and over and over again because I've already made the lottery ticket. Type in like lottery ticket. You can find my P-Die and a Chopa and Teddy Bear. Made all these, man. Made all these videos, and there's just so many to keep up with. And just to clarify, because a lot of people saying to me, hey, make videos on this coin. And I'm like, bro, where have you been? You were not watching in January, were you? We already covered this stuff. We're in from lower. Okay, now lucky for you, a lot of these things on retraces that we haven't really like got started. But you can see, I've heard when I watch an influencer with you guys, I watch other people, they, in the bull market, they say the same things. You know, I remember Ivan always jokes, he's like, whenever he makes a video mention about any coin, he goes, hey, have you guys seen PulseChain? Right? He has somebody in the comment section going, Ivan, why are you gatekeeping Cardano? If people just knew about Cardano, tell them about Cardano. And over and over and over again, you can tell Ivan's starting to get the shits a bit because he's gone, bro. If Ivan's listening, I've been watching you talk about Cardano gatekeeper guys whinging since 2020. Friends, 2020, by the way. 2020, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on the 5th year now. I promise you, Cardanzo people are literally still going up, going, yeah, you're not talking about Cardanzo. You are gatekeeping my Cardanzo. Over and over again. That's why that's what the Hexagons sound like now. It's like, stop gatekeeping us. Like, bro, everyone knows about you. Just like XRP. But hey, it's funny. It's actually good. It's good network effect building stuff when you just accuse everybody of, they're gatekeeping us. They haven't heard about us yet. The truth is they have. They have. The market's just choosing other stuff. So don't worry, everything's going to win. But it's fun to play around here. So I'm now seeing that happen to me. If I've got to dedicate one video. People they think, okay, what happens to the other ones? But I know, but everyone's got goldfish memory. It's okay, but it's not. I don't get offended at that. I'll never get the shits like Ivan does. But I know from the bottom of my heart, people don't know any better. It's because they're getting nervous and they can't see the 3D spectrum of everything. They can't see everything going. They can't actually project themselves, look at the whole cycle and how everything has turns of the cycle and everything has their moments in time and to bask in the glory and stuff. Okay, so what people think, I understand, if you're coming in new, they think, oh, that thing is moving. This thing isn't. I got to leave the thing not moving and go join that thing. They think that by default. And unfortunately, what they end up doing is they end up rolling over themselves to go buy tops. That's the unfortunate part. But you can't really blame them because they'll say, hey, I'm just following the trend. So it's not that easy, is it? It's not that easy. That's why we try to look for strong communities, friends. When you see a strong community and things forming and stuff, like, you know, P-Die, Teddy Bear, Chopa, you got DickWifButt. Even if these things have slowdowns, PulseChain, PulseX, Hex, and all these ecosystems, even if they have slowdowns, you know the community's there. That's how you know, okay, this price is down, but the community's still breathing. Okay, but if you look at, there's charts like Skycoin and all these other things that John McAfee shielded back in 2017 and stuff, their charts are down, but there's no community. That's the difference, okay? So you want to buy stuff that's down with the community, but that's bear market stuff. Now everyone's coming and moved to the new paradigm of bull market. Time's running out. And yeah, don't forget, friends, if you're running out, like, I know there's a lot of things to deploy, but no one knows what's going to move next. No one knows. It could be Polkadot could have a season, friends. Could be Polkadot for the next 3 months. We don't know. Got no idea, okay? But no matter what happens, I'm just going to keep stacking the core. Keep stacking the core. Oh, and I come across an altcoin in 1 or 2 weeks. Hey, I'll just throw some in from that core. So let's say there's people out here, they're putting like $1,000 into Pulse. Okay, sweet. Put it in there and go, hey, I found this altcoin. I might be in early. Go, okay, sweet. Take $50 out. Just put it in 5%. That's 5% of your $1,000. Take it up. You never know. Maybe that's like an 8x for you. And then you just rotate half of your profits back into Pulse, stack your Pulse like that. That's on average what people are doing. But just know that, okay, people coming in new, they think, oh, that's the easiest strategy. Just keep doing it forever. No, just chill out. The issue is it only works if things keep going up. Eventually, markets don't go up and they turn. And if they turn, if you're all in the risky stuff, the liquidity is so thin, they crumble. And they crumble fast. Now, we don't have to worry about that now because it's still only freaking March of 2024. But eventually, we do have to worry about that. When, say, Ethereum is printing $7,250 or something, right? And I'm like, okay. We're getting closer to the danger zones. You know what I mean? We can't just keep rolling out an expectation of like, let's just keep rolling into altcoins forever. You can't. See, that's, friends. Look, super advanced stuff, advanced peanut brain market stuff. It's not just about luck, okay, friends. It's you got to feel, right, in a consensual, non-sexual way. You got to feel when to put the foot on the accelerator and when not to. I'm here telling you, you got to start pressing. You got to start pressing. I've been telling you that since when? Since December last year. December, January, February, March, right? All those 4 months I've been saying press. We have to start pressing, okay? But once the price start moving, I'm like, okay, we're with the middle 30% people now. Like you can press because you're betting on the final exit liquidity coming, but it's not buy of a lifetime press hard anymore. You see what I mean? But that's me talking. What if I just completely get it wrong? Well, good thing is we're not in leverage. So even if you press on it, on the accelerator, and we're wrong for 5 months and we reset, guess what? It comes back because you're not in leverage. That's why. Do you want to be right or do you want to make money? Right? If you're doing leverage, friends, you need to be right on the position and right on the timing. You understand? If you're doing leverage. But if you just want to make money, you go, okay, well, I've thrown in some spot altcoins. I'll just wait it out. Okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, Brothr, and all. We're in a yellow Pikachu hat. Catch you soon.